Okay, every time you make a decision, the energy goes into both possibilities. Everything is probabilities and possibilities. Everyone in their life comes into crossroads, as I call them, where you can go one way or the other way. And you put energy into this other decision. Maybe it's, should I get married? Should I get a divorce? Should I change jobs? You have possibilities. So you put the energy into one or the other. Okay, you make a decision, I'm going to do this. Mm-hmm. What happens to the energy you have put into the other decision?
Hello, superhumans. I'm Sally, and on Dolores Talks, we are examining how powerful you are. But first, before we get started, I'm going to show you a clip where Dolores is talking about how powerful each of us are. I'll give you a quick example of what happened in my particular case following this lady's example. And then we're going to talk about how we're going to do this for you, how we're going to ignite the superhuman in you. Oh boy, you have no idea how powerful you are, but let's get started. Let me roll the clip.
It is to shift. Mm-hmm. This is why you can create your own reality once you know what you want. This is the path I'm going to go down. And you can do it with your mind. You have great power with your mind.
Right. And this is what people can do every moment, every morning in your life. You can set an intention of what's your highest potential today.
What you want.
Right.
Once you figure out what you want, I just throw it out to them. Hey guys, this is the next project. Then I sit back and watch the magic.
And that is true. And we say it's magic, but they've actually been talking about this in quantum physics for a very long time. Now, just to give you an example, I applied her techniques. I understand that the subconscious mind is very powerful. But if you are not marrying your thought to your emotion, you're just going to be a jumbled up mess. So what she is saying, for you to tap into the most powerful self, is that you've got to understand that your thoughts, if they're happy, create happy emotions. Now, let me tell you, sometimes that is not easy. This is the easiest thing on paper and the hardest thing to put into practice. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Sometimes you can't get out of your own way because you have attachments like entities, curse energies, saboteur energies, or maybe you have a corrupt belief system sitting deep in your subconscious mind that needs to be extricated out. So if you are still struggling, if you say, oh yeah, I've already applied the positive thinking with the positive emotions, it's still not working, it can work for you. You just got to get rid of the gunk in the engine. So reach out to me or somebody like me and have them help you clear and cleanse that energy, because it's like a torsion field, your whole body. This electromagnetic field comes in. And if you've got trapped emotional energies or corrupt belief systems that you're holding in your subconscious mind, it's all going to be a messy distortion. So get that cleared out, get with a QHHT practitioner, a body code practitioner, both, or me, somebody like me that will help you clear these energies out so you can get started creating the life you desire. Now, a long time ago, when I was a broker in Omaha, Nebraska, working as a sales agent for one of the nicest home builders in Omaha. So if you're in Omaha, hello to Regency Homes. They are magnificent. And my boss was pretty cool too. And I worked with a group of really talented sales associates. And we each had our own quadrants. And we worked together like a well-oiled machine. But as I was learning all this, in 2008, when the housing crisis hit, we had already bought our new house, but I thought I needed to go out and buy a whole bunch of furniture, which I did. And it got me into big trouble with my hubby. And I had to make sure that when I put all that furniture on credit, I had the money to pay it at the end. And I wasn't allowed to take it out of savings. So I had to create new money. The thing of it is, when you're working new construction, that is a 7 to 9 month marriage with people. Closing date doesn't happen for 9 months from the time you write the contract, typically, unless you have a spec home. But even spec homes, they take, 30 to 45 days, as long as it takes to get your financing in place so you can go to close. I didn't have that much time. In fact, I probably had about 20 days at that time, 25 days, 20 days. And I knew I needed to make that money. So I had to put on my ninja mind. Let me tell you, if you have negative thinking, that is really hard to do. I tried everything. I tried putting the rubber band on my wrist and rethinking, retraining my thought patterns. That worked really well, but I would still get spun up in negative thoughts. And oh my God, I'm not going to have that money before, Nebraska Furniture Mart says, your payment's due. So I'm like, how am I going to get through this? Well, I did work with somebody who was able to help me clear my own trapped emotional energies. And to be specific, I had a corrupt belief system in my own mind. So I cleared out my corrupt belief system, or that person did for me, changed my life. And within about 2 to 3 days after that got cleared out, because it takes a little time, but I was able almost immediately for me. I'm usually about a day 4 girl when I get energy healing done on myself. But in this particular case, because it was just a belief system, it seemed like it cleared out really quickly, because it wasn't long before I felt, oh my gosh, I really feel I have this money. I know it's here. I know it. And I was right there. Oh my gosh, it's right here. I know it. Well, it hadn't happened yet. So what I found out was that a little bit later, I had a little other piece that I had to get cleared out. And I worked on that. And it was a self-sabotage energy. And the reason I caught that is because I was paying close attention to my own thoughts. And I felt really good. And because I felt good, I started having positive thoughts. But then this whole thing that crept in, the self-sabotage. Yeah, but what if it doesn't happen? And so I call my friend. She clears that out. We get that all cleared out. Now, within 24, 48 hours, I can't remember which, I'm doing model duty in the northwest corner of Omaha. And some guy walks in out of the blue on a weekday, which is unusual because traffic times are usually the weekends or evenings. And it's probably about 12:30. I hadn't had the doors open 30 minutes. The guy walks in, he goes, I need a house. I need it now. And I said, oh, okay. What are you looking for? He was looking for a ranch. I have that in inventory. How soon do you need it? Well, I need it right away, as soon as we can close. Well, that usually takes about 30 to 45 days. He goes, oh, no, that'll never work. I need it now. I'm a cash buyer. Okay. I don't know how much cash he has. And so what I had in my inventory was a home that was $375,000. So never assume. And I said, well, I've got a couple of homes that might work for you. Let's go take a look. The price point before we start is $375,000. Will that work for you? And he goes, yeah, that'll be fine. So we take a look at it. Within 17 minutes, I kid you not, 17 minutes from the time he walked in the door to the time we walked over to the spec home, checked it all out. I mean, he was great. He walked in, he was like, oh yeah, this is exactly what I want. Like, this does not get that good ever. In all the years I sold real estate, it got that good. 17 minutes. Walk in, looks at it. Yep, this is good. Talked about the warranties and whatnot. Great. $375,000. Yep. And the next thing I know, we are writing a contract. That bad boy closed a few days before my bill was due. And Nebraska Furniture Mart got their check. So I needed $10,000. I needed it immediately. I felt it as if it was already in my bank account, and I visualized writing the check, the date, writing the check. In fact, I would, often when you're doing model duty, not a lot going on sometimes. I just sat there and wrote the check, Nebraska Furniture Mart, with the date, $10,000. And I think I should have kept that piece of paper. I think I still have it somewhere. But it's just because it was so cool. It's like, oh my gosh, that was the date that I got my commission check. So I could write them their check to send to Nebraska Furniture Mart. I tell you what, this is amazing stuff. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't begin or end with Sally and her juju. Oh, no. You have it too. You have the ability to do what I did in a moment of, I really needed that, or my marriage was going to take a big nosedive. And learn from your mistakes. Don't make that mistake again, which I did. You have the power within yourself to create whatever reality you want. Dolores says it in this video that we just played out, and I've seen it with my other clients. We are constantly talking about the successes that we have. And if you want to see for yourself, especially when it comes to manifesting contracts and getting closings for you realtors out there, or just for any of you who are in sales or just in your career alone, this is a powerful method. And on the testimonial page and on Google, you will see there is a girl, Amanda, and I believe the video is, I'm trying to think, like she got 7 contracts, like within like a little bit of time, like within, I don't know, like within 7 days. I mean, it was crazy fast. And she closed them, boom, 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 boom. And again, she is a great manifester, but she had a few blocks kind of coming in her way. We all get there. We all can create our own blocks. And then we get our belief systems working that are working against our best and highest good. And if you don't become aware of them and you're not clear on how to get rid of them, then you're going to have to reach out to somebody who can help you, like I did. I reached out to somebody who helped me. And you get those energies cleared. Work with somebody who can help you hone. You can raise up your emotions. You can get your creativity started. And you can absolutely create the world you desire. And it's right at your hands. You are in control. You are powerful. So reach out to somebody to help you, or go to sallyknop.com and just go under coaching, or you can go under energy healing or cleansing. And I do a thing for $25 for 25 minutes. That could be just enough to get you boosted. But don't be a victim. Go out there and grab the world by its backside and ignite the superhuman in you. You're ready. Take care for now.